need to flip. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of my little mixology show, Rob the Rich, Free the Poor, coming to you live from beautiful Long Beach, California, the international city, and dare I say, the Rainbow City. We have our 2 years ago we elected our I think Long Beach's first openly gay mayor, and we have the most amazing drag bar right down the street by the name of Hamburger Mary's, where I was at. I've been there a couple of times. It's some of the best drag show stuff you'll ever see in your entire life. Yes, I'm caressing the leg. This is we're gonna make a mimosa in that in just a second. So today's episode is in honor of Pride Month. So I'm here to do my little cocktail show. Present you 6 cocktails, each one with the colors of the rainbow, and I dedicate this show to all of my brothers and sisters from all parts of the rainbow. All right, let's get into it. First cocktail is called the Jack Rose. This is going to be our red cocktail. This is actually from the 1920s, 1930s. And we are going to, it calls for Laird's Applejack Brandy, but I've got some Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple that I thought would fit the bill nicely. We need 2 ounces of that. So this is a slightly lower proof spirit. It is 70 proof, right? So 30% alcohol by volume. And then I'm gonna add a ½ ounce of cognac because Applejack Brandy is supposed to be more brandy. I tasted the Jack Daniel's a little bit earlier, and it tastes a little bit more whiskey-esque, duh, because it's basically, you know, Tennessee whiskey. So we've got our alcohol in there, and next I've got my little fancy fresh squeezed cheater bottles for all my citrus. I promise you, all this citrus today is freshly squeezed. We need 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice, if I can get this to cooperate. Oh, great. It won't come out because I put too much in. Okay, I'm learning about the cheater bottles. So if you put too much in there, it does not work. How much of that? 3/4 of an ounce. All right, let's hope it'll work for the rest. Oh yeah, because you have to have air. Dirt. All right, it's my first time with the cheater bottles. Whatever, no big deal. Okay, what's next? I need the, there we go. I need to turn it sideways so I can see. This is my iPad that has my book. While I'm on the subject of that, in the description for the show today and the announcements for the show today, I put a link for my new YouTube channel, Free the Poor. So if you would be so kind as to go there after this, I'm gonna put this video up there, and if you would like and subscribe, that'd be great. Next we need a ½ ounce of grenadine. Grenadine is a syrup that it's a sugar syrup, but it's based on pomegranate. So we're going to put ½ ounce of there. That's going to give us most of the red color. I really wanted to make sure this cocktail was super red, super duper red. So I'm going to add just a couple of dots of red food coloring just to make sure that this cocktail is truly red. And then we're gonna add some ice, and we're gonna shake. Got some fresh ice just below the bar. Not too much ice. What are we gonna serve? Oh, that's right. I want to serve this in a Nick and Nora glass, a beautiful tulip glass that kind of looks like a rose, right? Called the Jack Rose. So I want to serve it in a rose. Nice high shake. Very cool. Thanks for joining me today, Stacy. I'm not sure how many folks are going to come on a Wednesday at 4:30, but I have an actual bartending sort of gig on Friday, so I can't do the show on Friday. Oh, that is pretty red. It's leaning towards the watermelon Jolly Rancher color. And let's garnish with a lemon twist. A nice lemon twist. So use your knife and try to cut close to the top. Try not to get too much pith. I like to use a knife. I've tried using a Y peeler. I know there are bartenders that are really good at the Y peeler. You know, I'm not one of those bartenders. There we go. Oh, mommy and daddy. All right, thank you so much, guys. And I'm gonna delicately place that on top. Here is the Jack Rose. This is the red. Cheers. I really like, ooh, that's dangerous. I like putting the, I borrowed this from a guy who has a great YouTube channel called The Educated Barfly. Leandro is a bartender up in LA. And that's the way he puts his citrus. He puts it right on top. So you're getting the nose of the lemon peel before you have the cocktail. That's fantastic. All right, let me set that aside and we will move on to the next color of the rainbow. Have my lovely taste tester in the background. Yeah, I need the room. Yeah, sorry. Okay, and then for the next one, would you be so kind to rinse these out while I do the next one? All right, the next one's fun because I get to build it in the leg. This is Mary's Mimosa. So at Hamburger Mary's down the street, and I think they're going to be open once again. They have the best drag show. Now, I'm not really saying it too much because the only drag show that I've ever known is Long Beach. But I understand that it's good that I didn't go anywhere else because I have it on good authority that it's the best drag show around. And so I can't wait to go back. Side splitting, your tummy hurts for days. These performers are so dang good. They are amazing and very creative, lovely, awesome people, and I love them to death. So we're gonna build ourselves a mimosa in Mary's leg, and you can go to brunch at Mary's. So this is orange. I know I have some rainbow friends who are friends of me on Facebook, and perhaps have seen my show occasionally. So a quick shout out to my good friend Carl, who took us there not too long ago. We got to celebrate his birthday, and that was really quite an experience. So if you ever see this, Carl, thank you so much. All right, and we're gonna top with some fresh orange juice served in a leg. It's a major award, you know. Oh my God, this is so ridiculous. All right. I don't remember I think they have a really big straw, so I could try to put this one in. You guys, I don't know if I have a straw that's big enough. You need a big ass straw for this bad boy. So here's the orange, and this is our Mary's Mimosa. We got faster. We got boba straw. All right. Boba straw. Oh my God, what a difference with fresh squeezed orange juice. I'm just telling you, it fell in. Yeah, it fell in, so we're just drinking it. All right, it fell in. Yeah, doesn't suck at all. The fresh squeezed orange juice. Oh my gosh, it makes such a difference, you guys. Holy moly, it's beautiful. All right, next one we're gonna do. Yeah, that's a nice visual. She too is stroking the leg. Okay. All right, what's next? We are going to do a Gold Rush cocktail. This is our yellow cocktail. The Gold Rush was a cocktail created by the great Sam Ross. I think it's when he was at, I think it was when he was Milk and Honey, or Attaboy, I think is the restaurant and bar that he works at now. But this is a beautiful yellow gold cocktail, and I love it because it uses bourbon. So we're gonna start with, and I start with the booze because it's a home bar. If you were a professional bartender, they would say start with the citrus and start with the cheap stuff. But I'm just an amateur bartender who likes to do a little live show for his friends on YouTube and Facebook and other places. So there we go. We're gonna put 2 ounces of bourbon in there. And I have and this one has a little bit of ginger in it, so it's actually almost, this Gold Rush is almost going to be a little bit like a penicillin, which is one of the ones that Sam Ross is really famous for. So this is a honey ginger syrup, and it just makes the Gold Rush taste like love in a glass. It's just beautiful. And then we need some of our lemon juice. I love that it's in this little bottle right now. It's so easy to squeeze it. Look at that. I didn't have to open anything. That is so, oh, I'm like spoiled rotten by the ease of use. All right, and we're gonna throw this in. Oh, and then I'm gonna do this one. Traditionally, I usually do this one in an old-fashioned glass, but I am going to I'm gonna serve it in kind of a short martini glass. So nice high shape, about 8 to 10 seconds. And this is basically a whiskey sour, you guys. And if you've never had, if you've always wanted to try like bourbon drinks, if you're not like a bourbon or whiskey person, this is a great cocktail to order to try it out, because as you'll see in just a moment, the honey syrup gives a really nice froth. A traditional whiskey sour uses egg white, and not everybody's down with egg white. So you have this beautiful, look at this frothy bit of love on top. So it's a little bit more gold. So just let's pretend that it's really more yellow. And then same thing, I'm gonna do a lemon twist on the top of that. You may have noticed that my stemware, my glassware is not chilled. I do that for the show so that you guys can see the cocktail in all of its splendor inside the glass. But I strongly recommend that you chill your glassware for your home beverages. It just makes life that much more beautiful. So I'm gonna trim off the excess, and we're gonna lay that right on top. And we have the Gold Rush cocktail. Cheers. Oh man, that is so well balanced. You get just a hint, because I used a honey ginger syrup, so you get a little taste of that. This is dangerously yummy. I could have one or 10 of these. All right, the next couple of ones are pretty fun. I'm gonna hand that off to my taste tester and lovely bar back off to the side. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know.
You just reverse the work.
She's right.
This one.
Yeah, the Mimosa kind of looks more yellow. Yeah, and the other one. So we're gonna switch them. We're gonna switch them when we take a picture, and then let's take a picture, and I'll use that as the we'll use that as a thing for the YouTube video. All right.
Sweetness.
Cool. So we got that covered. What's the next on color? Oh, green. So now, the original name for this cocktail is Aldebaran whiskey. And if there's ever any Star Trek fans watching this video, I know there's a couple of Star Trek fans, because one of them is my mother, and she's watching right now. There's an episode of Star Trek where this character, Scotty, goes into the Enterprise bar, and he's looking for some booze. And the android Data's behind the bar, bartending for some reason. And he's like, hey, try this. And the guy's like, that's not scotch. What is that? It's synthahol. It's another discussion we'll talk about later. And he hands him this. He opens his bottle and he's like, what is that? And Data goes, it is green. And they try it, and it's hilarious. It's a hilarious scene. And so I thought we would use a little Vulcan magic or whatever, and in honor of George Takei, one of the actors on the original Star Trek series, openly gay but kind of needed to be quiet about it in the 60s, and I would like to dedicate this drink to George for helping to blaze the trail for other folks of the rainbow, and it's like he was one of the first to do what needed to be done, right? So this one's for George, and this is pretty fun. So I've made this a couple of times. We're gonna start with an ounce of vodka. I've got about an ounce of my Deep Eddy vodka left. So let's see.
Deep Eddy.
Deep Eddy. No gay puns intended, but feel free if it's all good. Oh, and then this one, yeah, this one's wild. So this one has vodka and bourbon in it, because when Scotty takes a sip of this green liquid, he goes, woo-hoo! And he's like, yes, there we go. That's a drink worthy of a Scotsman. So not only is there vodka to plus up the ethanol, boys and girls, but there's also 2 ounces of bourbon. And I am using Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is 92 proof. This is not a beginner's cocktail at all. Now, the original specs call for Gatorade Frost because it's green, but Gatorade Frost is full of high fructose corn syrup and it's garbage. So I got some matcha green tea instead. And so I am going to, oh, and it's totally green. So I'm going to put 2 ounces of that in there. And I'm also, just to make sure it looks green enough, I'm going to put some green food coloring in there just for fun. All right, and then we're going to toss it. Let me see. So vodka, brew, ferment. Oh, okay, right. So this tea doesn't have no sugar in it. So we're going to have to put some organic. We're going to put some organic agave syrup, which is actually very low in sugar. It's about half of like regular simple syrup. So I'm going to put like 3/4 of an ounce of our agave syrup in there. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be green. I'll tell you what. That's going to be green. All right, and we're going to drop that in there. And let's see. Yeah, a little bit more ice. I want to make sure I got enough ice to get a good amount of chill on there. Oh, yeah. It's greener than a shamrock. Here we go. Oh, this is like really green. Let me take a sip of my bourbon. Got my Buffalo Trace on the side. Okay, let's serve this. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna get a chilled old-fashioned glass. Hang on. So, this is what a chilled glass looks like when it comes out of your freezer, because I want to show my viewers a couple of things. First of all, chill your glassware because it makes it taste better. And then make your own ice. I'll do another special where I talk about how to make your own crystal clear. Now this hasn't tempered, it hasn't been outside, so I kind of need to, and again, it's not a professional bar, it's just our house. But when you make, and you just make it in a lunch pail and you get crystal clear ice. So we're gonna drop that in an old-fashioned glass for our, we're gonna call this the George Takei. Holy crap, is that green. Oh yes, you guys, I think I got it even better this time. With the green tea and the green food coloring, it looks just like the Aldebaran whiskey. Holy schnizzle, that is rad. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Oh my gosh, just a tiny bit of sweetness. This green tea, which has 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 nothing, it tastes like boozy, but healthy at the same time. You know those folks that drink the kale drinks and stuff like that? This is like a fun version of that. Oh yeah, I'm doing the cocktail dance. That's really good. We'll see what my lovely taste tester and barback says. She may not like it, but I do. It's interesting, right? Yeah, I don't make too many cocktails with green tea, but this might be a new trend. All right, what's left? We got blue and purple. I love the next one because the next one is also kind of a Star Trek deal. It's a blue. Sorry, it's not Star Trek. We're making a blue Hawaii. Sorry, Mom, it's not Romulan ale. It's something else. And forgive me, I don't know what.
You were thinking about Friday.
I was. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about Friday and I don't know what happened to my. Oh no, my iPad just died, everybody. I don't know what the heck just happened. Okay, here we go. Okay, stop it. Stop it. There we go. Blue Hawaii. Okay, shoo! All right, now we're getting there. So, Blue Hawaii is, it's kind of like a daiquiri. It's kind of tiki, but it's not. I'll be right back. I gotta go rinse these out. All this green stuff in there, I don't want to ruin the color. All right. 3/4 of an ounce of vodka. Something tells me we're going to need to open the Trader Joe's vodka. Here we go. Eileen, oh my gosh, former drum major from like 1,000,000 years ago. Thank you so much for joining us, love. Really appreciate you being here. All right, we got that. Elisa is there too. Oh my gosh, old guard captains. Woo! It's like the Buena Park reunion here. Okay. Okay, 3/4 ounce of light rum. So I got some of this. This is really cheap. Trader Joe's Rum of the Gods. Very reasonable. I think it was maybe $9. Very reasonable. I think it was $8.99. I swear, it was like $8.99. Very cheap. Half an ounce. So this is what's going to give us the glorious blue color. Blue curacao. This is an orange liqueur with blue food coloring. That's all that it is. So we're going to make sure it's nice and blue. Actually, I just plussed that up to about 3/4 ounce. It also provides sweetness, right? So any cocktail that most of us like has three things: a base spirit, some sort of modifier, sweetener, and usually citrus to make it taste really good. We are going to have, oh my gosh, 3 ounces of pineapple juice. Woo! Oh my Lord. This is a blue Hawaii, not a blue daiquiri after all. So, and this is, it's not fresh squeezed pineapple juice, but it is, it's fresh from Trader Joe's. Okay, so we say that. Fresh out of, actually the jar. Okay. All right, we're gonna plus up the citrus. It's also got a half an ounce of lemon juice. I haven't made this in a while. It's pretty fun though. Oh my God, and then it calls for some simple syrup. I'm gonna do a 1/4 ounce of agave. It calls for half an ounce because I think with the pineapple you're gonna have plenty of sweetness. I don't like cocktails that are over sweet because I think they're gross. And those are like
And neither does your dog.
harkening back. Yeah, exactly. Neither does my health coach or my doctor. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, we got some ice.
Any more?
No, I just need to get rid of that. Thank you. All right, got my ice shards from the bag. All right, so let's. Got everything? Let me just double check. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to whip shake it. Oops. Oh well, I put too much ice in. Oh well. That's all right. So I'm gonna shake this one for a little while because you're trying to melt a lot of the ice. And you're really trying to get a lot of the pineapple juice to give you a really good foam. So just look up Blue Hawaii. This one's really fun. If you're looking for a fun party cocktail to make for folks, it's pretty cool. And then I've got this. I'm gonna use crushed ice. Hold on a second. Sorry to go off camera. Crushed ice. I promise I'm getting crushed ice right now. Okay, there's a little of that. So I have some crushed ice there, and then I've got some other little pebbles that I could put on top. I just wanted to make sure it had plenty of ice, you know? It's just really super pretty. Yes, you guys, Robin is noting, this is our beautiful back bar. This is from Home Depot. The bar is also from Home Depot. It's been pretty cool. It's been this new little hobby. And I know I've got some new folks, so if you watch the promo for today's video, I included a link to my new YouTube channel, Free the Poor. I would love it if everyone would go and check it out and subscribe if you are so inclined. Let's do this. We're gonna do a lemon. Let's do a little lemon wheel for a garnish, something a little festive. I used to have the fun little umbrellas, but we ran out of those because of too many cocktail shows. So this is the Blue Hawaii. Cheers. Oh, damn, that's good. Ooh, that is lovely. What does my mom say? Oh yeah, you had a Blue Hawaii in Maui. Oh, lucky. This is good. For a tiki drink, it's not too sweet, and I think I did it helped by only using agave syrup, which is a little bit low in sugar, and I only used a 1/4 ounce instead of like, what did it call for? Yeah, half an ounce. So I used a little less because the pineapple is plenty sweet, you guys. Oh, that's so good. And it's blue. Very refreshing, very tropical. All right, green. Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah, and then we'll put them on the bar for the pièce de résistance. Okay, I definitely got to wash these out because the last one is purple and I don't want any color issues. So forgive me for stepping off camera one more time. Little interpretive dance. Interlude from the lovely bar back. Nice. Good. That's right. I forgot she could just tag in and entertain you guys while I was doing that. Thank you, Jenny, for the interlude, the dance interlude. All right, last one. Purple rain, purple rain. All right, so celebrating Prince and everything purple and the purple side of the rainbow. This is killer. It looks killer. It tastes killer. It is wonderful. 1.5 ounces, so we're gonna have to open our. Again, I went to Trader Joe's today. Check out Trader Joe's, you guys. They have a very nice selection of spirits. So 1.5 ounces. We're using Trader Joe's. This is a small batch vodka, and it's distilled 10 times, which is like what the Deep Eddy, the same kind of deal. The more you distill a spirit, the more pure it tastes. So, yeah, it doesn't have to be super expensive. Just look for how many times it's distilled. That's why we like the Deep Eddy vodka. It's reasonable, and they distill it 10 times, and it tastes fantastic. All right, 1 ounce of, so we got to make purple, so we're going to combine blue and red. 1 ounce of blue curacao. This is going to give us, whoops, little overpour, slight overpour towards the end of the show here. Excuse me. We're going to do 1/2 ounce of grenadine. That's going to give us our red. So we're combining the red with the blue, and that's going to give us mostly purple. I am going to add some extra food coloring just to make sure it is truly, we'll bring up our fancy dancy serving martini glass with the fancy leg. So I'm going to add a little bit of red to that just to make sure it gets really purple. And now it calls for lemon lime soda, but I'm trying to make cocktails that have less sugar in them just because I think they taste better and they're better for us with less sugar. So I am going to go with 1/4 ounce of lemon juice, 1/4 ounce of lime juice, and then when we're done, I'm going to top it with club soda. So it's like lemon lime soda without all the sugar. Okay, you get me? See where I'm going? All right, and then we have some fresh blackberries to put as a topper. This thing is gonna be beautiful. That a lot. This is super cold. You can get that apart. Woo! All right. Oh my God, this thing is so purple. This is so rad. Wait till you see this, you guys. This is so cool. Ooh. Purple rain. Look at that bad boy. Oh my God, it's purple. That is the purplest cocktail I have ever made in my life. So we're gonna finish this with a couple of blackberries on the top.
Oh, that is fucking purple.
Freaking purple, right?
Dude.
So we finished with some fresh blackberries, and we have purple rain. Cheers. Mm-mm. Oh man. So you would think that this is super sweet, but it's not. It is wonderful. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pull this back so we can line them all up
Ooh, okay.
at the end. Or actually, we can line them up.
Yeah, we can line them up right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna line them all up, and then we can pull back the camera just a little bit too. So let's do that. So let's bring them on over.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? Okay,
Oh,
so we're gonna
shit.
pull back the camera just a little bit, you guys, so you get the full frame here, and you'll see all these cocktails in their glory. Two, can you see them all? I hope you can. See if they're in the frame there, are they? I think so. I'm looking. Yep, they're all there. Is that all of them? Okay, there they are, all the colors of the rainbow. Thank you for being with us today to celebrate Pride Month. And again, to all my brothers and sisters with all colors of the rainbow, I love you, I support you, and peace, love, and happiness to all of you. See you next time.